So I'm going to talk about commas after introductory clauses and phrases today. The reason why you would probably need to know this if you're varying sentences structures, which is a really good way to keep a reader interested, and punctuating sentences accurately makes for a very clear sentence so that your reader knows what you're talking about, and also so that your grades will not go down. Okay, if your sentence starts with words like although, before, because, since, when, you use a comma. Like these examples, because I went to the movies yesterday, comma, I am broke. After hearing his opinion, comma, I thought more about the topic. Although I have varied sentence structures, comma, I don't know where to put commas. When I go to the tutoring center, comma, they help me revise my paper. Okay, here's the rule of thumb. If your sentence starts out with any of these words, you will need a comma after the clause. So just come back to this slide for these words. And also these words, these are prepositions. If you start sentences out with these words, you should also put a comma after these phrases. Okay, the only time when not to use a comma is when you start your sentence out with that. And it's kind of an awkward construction anyway, so you're probably not going to run into it. But the example I have is that it was so warm outside surprised everyone. You would not need a comma anywhere in that sentence. Okay, and so this is my final thing. Here's the test. Always use a comma if you can take out the clause or phrase and the sentence still makes sense. Like the example I have is because I fell asleep, I was late for class. Okay, if you take out because I fell asleep, I was late for class still makes sense. So the correct way to write it is because I fell asleep, comma, I was late for class.